What's up guys, Hoodlum2002 here with another Diecast review video for today. I'm going to be reviewing Chase Elliott's Watkins Glen win from 2018. His first ever career win after finishing second 8 times. So let's go ahead and get down to sponsors on the car. So on the hood here you have Sun Energy 1. On the front you got Chevy ZL1, you got the 9 logo right there. Hendrick Motorsports logo right there underneath the left headlight. Going down the side, you got your normal contingencies: Moog, Mahle, Comp, Edelbrock, Sunoco. You got Goodyear. Let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. Got the NASCAR race car logo right there. You got Mechanics Wear 3M, Flowmaster, and I think IR, something like that. Then you have a gap where the Monster Energy logo would be, because obviously Hendrick has to deal with Pepsi because Mountain Dew. But anyway, yeah, you got Mountain Dew right there on the quarter panel. You got Sun Energy 1. You got Napa right there. You got Valvoline right there on the C post. You got Exalta. Let me see if I can focus. Looks like you have Exalta, Bosch, Freightliner, Hooters, Mac Tools, and Siemens. And then on top of the window, you got Kelly Blue Book. You got the winner sticker right there. You got Chase Elliott's name right there on the name rail. On the back, you have Sun Energy 1, Chevy Camaro ZL1. You got Valvoline right there, and you got the 9 logo right there. It's kind of hard to see with the flames. On the deck lid, you got Napa Auto Parts. And on the roof, you have Sun Energy 1. And you got the same stuff down the other side as always. So now let's get to the, oh gosh, this brightness. I don't know. Okay, we'll just have to stick with this. But anyway, let's get down to the damage. So this is a dark colored car, so I'm not expecting too much damage. And it's a road course car, so I don't expect too much damage. Really, the only thing you can see on the hood, if you look right here next to year on the right side of the car, you can see rivets. Try to zoom in. Camera, why are you making this so difficult? Oh my gosh. Zoom in. Thank you. It's hard to see, but there's rivets like right there behind the right tail light, and you got some more rivets right here next to good. I don't know if y'all can see that there. Yeah, now y'all can see it right there. See if we can get some better lighting on it. The other side. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. On the front, you got some pieces of grill tape, a little bit of dust and dirt, stuff like that. I think the 9 is kind of scratched up right there, maybe, I think. I really don't know. Going down the side again, you can see the rivets right there from the fender. You can see some more rivets right here behind the contingencies. I don't think this is a rivet. I think that's just a paint chip from Lionel's Quality. Thanks for that. You can see a little bit of some rubber and stuff on the 9. I don't know what this little like mark is right there in the 9. It's like a dark blue mark. I don't know if that's a chip or something. There's definitely a chip right there on the Mountain Dew logo, I think. Again, you got some more rivets right here underneath the S and Sun Energy. Got the black side skirt. Don't know if that's because of the cheap trim stuff that was going on at the time. You can somewhat see the rivets going along the side skirts. Going onto the back, of course, because they're at Watkins Glen, the American Ethanol, I think that's what it's called. I forgot what it was called. Okay, yes, American Ethanol. Because the cars are ran at Watkins Glen and the sunlight just started shining through my window in here, so the lighting just got bad. I'm not seeing any tire marks or anything on the side of this car. You know, I'm not seeing anything. This also bugs me, is that the rear wheel hangs down. Lionel still hasn't, I think, gotten the full hand on that. You have some rivets over here on the window, obviously, because of they have to keep the SS window on the Camaro, but they just wrap them. But I don't know why there's rivets on it. But getting back to the gas thing, obviously the American ethanol ring isn't right there because the gas is always usually, or the fuel cell is always positioned on this side. But obviously they're not going to fix the mold because of one race. But anyway, nothing noticeable in the quarter panels as always. Blah. Okay, here's where some good amount of damage is. You can see some marks right here underneath underneath Camaro. I'm assuming that's when Johnson pushed him around, because when Elliott was doing the cool down lap, he was going by to where his dad was spotting him, because he had his dad Bill Elliott spotting for him at Watkins Glen. He went over and he was going to try to start doing burnouts in front of his dad, but car decided to run out of fuel, so couldn't really do a burnout. So Jimmy Johnson came by, thought he'd help his teammate out and push him around the rest of the way. They were about to get a pace car, I think, to push Elliott, but then Johnson decided to back up and push Elliott. Oh my gosh, this lighting is terrible. And then there's some little, you can see a bunch of rubber and stuff because of the white and the flames and all that. Again, you got the rear view camera. Nothing on the deck lid, as you would expect. And right here on the side, you can see in the Napa logo, there's some like fuel spill off from when they fueled the car. The A in ethanol isn't there. I don't know if that's a mistake or if that actually, I think it actually was part of the car after the race. I don't know. I think there's a little bit of some rubber right here along the rear tire. I'm trying to get some good lighting so y'all can see it, but y'all can kind of see it right there. And again, there's no rivets on this side as well. There's no rivets on the window right here, but they have rivets on this side. Like, I have no idea. And again, coming down the side, you got some more rivets holding the car together. Another chip in the Mountain Dew logo. I don't think that's Lionel's fault, honestly. Again, kind of got the same 9 detail. There's a bunch of rubber around it, and there's a little, like, scratch or something. I don't know. Literally, same side as the other side, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I just noticed that it's on the... Oh, wait, no, that's the trademark. Okay, never mind. Now that I'm seeing it, because the number's bigger on the roof, it was just the trademark logo. Okay, I'm an idiot. Anyway... Again, continuing down the side, you got some more rivets down here by the contingencies. Not much contact was made. You do have the weird A-post thing that Hendrick likes to do. Again, don't know if this was part of the cheap trim thing, but again, Hendrick did have a bunch of weird A-post crap going on, so yeah. So that's basically it for the damage and all on this car. So Elliott led the most laps in this race with 52. It was the Camaro's second win of the 2018 season, with Austin Dillon winning the Daytona 500. So this was the second win for the Camaro, and it was Elliott's first win, finally getting the win after finishing second place 8 times. So, and I think I heard during the Watkins Glen race after he won that he won it in the same way kind of that Bill Elliott got his first win. Like, he finished second 8 times and then won at a road course. I think Bill Elliott got his first win at Riverside, and then Elliott gets his at Watkins Glen. Obviously not the same track, but the same type of track, a road course. Let's zoom in on the car. There we go. And this lighting is terrible. I'm so sorry, but not much. And again, I'm not really too big on this scheme. I think he ran one in the All-Star race, but the one he ran in the All-Star race was the same one from 2017. He ran that in the All-Star race, and then all of a sudden they just decided to change it to just literally like flames on the front, go the dark navy blue, and then flames on the back bumper. I mean, I don't think it was the best scheme. Another scheme that was ran at the Watkins Glen race that wasn't even good was William Byron's Hertz car. It was literally just a yellow car with probably black accents from the cheap trim and all that stuff. And it's safe to say Elliott kind of won this race with a little bit of controversy. The first bit coming, I think, on the last pit stop of the race that they had. Kyle Busch had to come down pit road because his crew didn't get enough fuel in the car, so he had to come down. And I think Kyle Busch, was the only driver that could keep up with Elliott, other than Truex at the end. But then again, coming to the final lap, Elliott kind of screws up turn 1. He goes wide, and everyone's hearts just sank when they saw Elliott mess up the first corner on the last lap. He still stayed in front of Truex, and then Truex tried to close in, couldn't, and I think coming off the carousel, Martin Truex ran out of fuel, so that basically gave Elliott the win. And then obviously, I said it earlier, when Elliott went to do burnouts in front of where his dad was spotting him from, Elliott's car ran out of gas. So, again, now that the race happened, had Truex got past Elliott going into turn 1 on the last lap, Elliott would have won anyway because Truex would have ran out of fuel coming off the carousel. So, but again, you never knew that was going to happen, but now that it happened, you can easily predict that Elliott was going to win the race either way. When Kyle Busch's fuel tank thing decided not to get the fuel into the car, that was basically kind of it. Elliott did go on to win 2 more races in the 2018 season. He won the Dover playoff race first, and then he won the Kansas playoff race. So got 2 wins in the same round at a short and an intermediate track, so that's pretty cool. I'll be reviewing the Dover and Kansas wins when those wins get here, so stay tuned to that. Sorry I didn't have any videos up the last 2 weeks. I was a little busy those last 2 weeks, so sorry about the 2 weeks of inactivity, but I don't think this really kind of makes up for it, because this really was just a simple race win car. I mean, it's cool to have Elliott, a diecast of Elliott's first win, but I mean, if you're a big Chase Elliott fan, go ahead and get it. But other than that, it doesn't have a whole lot of damage, no confetti, and because of the dark blue, you can't really tell what damage he had. I think something the 124 has that the 164s don't have is the 124 has the little windshield wiper decal, and then it's got all the brake dust on the rims. So that's something the 124 has that the 164 doesn't have. Again, I really don't know why Lionel can't put stickers on the window, because they were able to. I don't know why, but they managed to do it on Dale Jr.'s Talladega win from 2015. They managed to put the confetti on the window. I think it's the only 164 race win that's been made where confetti is on the window that I know of right now. So, that's basically going to round it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think I dragged this video on longer than I wanted to, but again, 2 weeks of no videos, so sorry about that again. So, as always, I will see you guys next week. I don't know where NASCAR goes next week. I think Michigan. So I got to figure something out for Michigan. I think I do have Michigan figured out, so we'll see what happens. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy the race on Sunday. See you guys next week.